What's up, everyone? I recently got a custom order guitar from rareelectricguitars.com. Been looking for a Flying V 24 fret, but like close to the original Gibson Flying V string through design, and no one really seemed to carry something the way quite I liked it. The only thing I came close was like a Jackson King V sort of style. Didn't want any pick guard, just a nice clean finish. Mahogany body, maple neck. So I sent all the specs I wanted to these people. I want also locking tuners. Since I know if you want the actual custom pickups, you have to pay extra for them, but I'm just kind of try to do this for cheap, just to see how it would turn out. I'll swap the pickups on my own later. Just got the Wilkinson pickups on it. So sent all these specs out, and more importantly, I actually made up a little Photoshop picture of what I wanted. That way, there was a visual to show exactly the idea of what I wanted finish-wise. So there was no discrepancies, no second guessing as to what I was asking for. So if you have the possibility of doing that, I highly recommend doing so. So the entire process took roughly from as soon as I sent my specs in until I received it, about month and a half, I would say. So roughly 6 weeks. When I put in my order, I spec'd everything out, sent them the pictures, and then they sent emails back to me asking certain pieces of hardware, just confirm the finish. I got a satin finish, but blue stain rather than the high gloss, so that you can see through. Then they sent pictures back and forth of the items, and then certain states of production. Then they showed the final product to me. I had an issue with the body and neck joint. I wanted it closer to the 24th fret, 23rd, 24th fret, where the body starts to contours out from the neck. They didn't quite follow my pictures, so then it was a little bit too late by that point, and they said they couldn't cut it back. But nevertheless, continued on, so they gave me a discount for that. They took off $20 US off the price, which I thought seemed fair. Overall, I seemed quite happy with the product end result. You got to go in knowing that you're not going to be expecting it's a custom-made guitar. It's not going to be a Fender custom shop sort of finish, or a Gibson custom shop, or whatever manufacturer you can think of. If you have that idea going in, then you're going to be greatly disappointed. It's a Chinese copy. This is a company that makes Chinese copies, or counterfeit, however you want to word it. But I've also purchased a Gibson Chinese replica of Zakk Wylde Les Paul guitar. And in comparison just to that alone, this guitar is a much, much better finish. And that guitar was purchased from an AliExpress company. And they're not as flexible. You can't get as many options. Whereas Rare Electric Guitar is a lot better communication, and they're willing to work with you. I've heard many horror stories from either or, but Rare Electric Guitar seems to have a better track record. There has been some few issues with certain people. You can find the videos on YouTube, as well as but you find a lot more problematic issues with AliExpress, and depending which distributor, it's very hit and miss. Overall, I'm very, very happy with the end result. I'm going to swap the pickups out. The Wilkinson pickups that come with it aren't too bad. Better than the pickups that came with my Zakk Wylde replica, for sure. The hardware seems to be very, very solid. The locking tuners seem to be just fine. It's a Wilkinson bridge, Tune-O-Matic bridge, so it's a fairly good finish. Not stellar. Don't be expecting anything fantastic. The Actually, the wood finish itself, the satin finish, the way I asked for, turned out really, really nice. It's a mahogany body. It's 2 pieces laminated together, which is typical of any other guitar manufacturer, and it is 1-piece maple neck. So that was very nice. The fretboard, I'm still unsure of whether or not it's an ebony fretboard or just a rosewood fretboard dyed so it looks like it's ebony. I still haven't figured that out yet. But if you ever want to give it a shot, by all means, I recommend it. Just make sure you have realistic expectations.